are the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers. They are the ones promoting local content in the country. But let me ask Mr. Is local content realistic in this country?
Thank you very much for that question. There is nothing that is not realistic. It depends on our mindset and how the government and the people of the country look at it generally. For any economy to develop, we need to promote the local content. So it is realistic and it is something that we can achieve.
What's your opinion to that, Mr. Ojibut?
Sincerely, moving forward in technology, the major way out is knowledge, and the second step to be taken is to make sure that we do not have high volume of repartition of funds. We must develop the local content or the local technology of our people. To us, in our hub in Computer Village, there is what it is called localized or tropicalized technology solutions. That is, if there are problems to any equipment, IT equipment, how do we solve the problem in Nigeria? How do we solve it in Computer Village? It might be different from the solution that they will provide anywhere else in the world. Okay. So local content is the second stage. Apart from you acquiring knowledge as a nation, the other angle is to make sure that your people take full advantage. When they make money from the technology or from the sales or from the solutions, the money is for and is used and is owned majorly by the indigents or by the citizenry, not by outsiders. Okay. So you will not be making money for other economy.
Okay, Mr. Mukoro, do you see the government implementing local content in Nigeria?
To answer your question straight, if the government is not serious with it, there will be no Local Content Act. The government would have put anything in place. I mean, you are aware that we have the Nigeria Content policy, the monitoring agency.
And
in the light of the IT sector, you have the NITDA. So if the government is not serious, there will be no such act, there will be no such policies. So I would say that the government is willing and the government is ready to implement the Local Content Act in Nigeria. So it is something that they are willing to do. And like I did mention before, it is a mindset thing. If we really believe in ourselves as a nation and as a people, that should embrace what we have, what we can produce, what we can do, these bodies can come together and make the government, to be answerable to us. Why are we not using the Made in Nigeria? I think in the past it was effective because some government in the past actually made it in the area of technology, computer, that the agencies, the ministries, the parastatals were made to use the local content.
We still see them using all of HP and the Apple and all of that.
So that is a topic that need to be discussed.
But in terms of, if you're looking at Made in Nigeria products, a lot of people make the noise that our products, they are not authentic enough. And then it has actually been dissuading them from using this.
People believe that our products are not authentic enough. No.
Okay.
The truth is the technology that you get anywhere are what you get in the brands. I'll call them few brands of OEMs in Nigeria, like the Kostaris, the Omatech, the Zynos, and lots of them. Now, if these are original equipment manufacturers in Nigeria and they are Nigerians, when government did that policy that people must buy from them, their businesses surely went up because there was direct government patronage. All the MDAs, all the ministries, parastatals were under compulsion. Just an internal memo. The state government will issue, the federal government issued, and the businesses were growing. They employed more Nigerians. Now, moving forward to the next level, Nigerians believe in these brands, but you need patronage to be able to grow. Imagine the volume of mobile phones that we have that is sold in Nigeria every day, or the one that has been sold in the last 16 to 17 years in Nigeria. Imagine if half of this, 50% of this, are in the hands of Nigerian manufacturers. That means by now we will have developed beyond mobile phones. We will have gone into multimedia equipment, into airspace management, airspace equipment, and a lot of other things. Yeah.
Okay, but be that as it may, we don't have factories yet for local content in this in Nigeria. How do we intend actualizing these goals within a particular time frame?
Okay, I want to go back to the question you asked on quality.
Okay.
That people have this belief that made in Nigeria products are not, they are substandard, so to speak. They may be wrong.
Yeah, substandard, yeah.
The truth of the matter is that is not correct. When you start something, there is every tendency for you to look at how you perfect what you are doing.
Okay.
I will agree that when Nigerian, computer manufacturers locally tried to come up with their various products, there are little challenges. And like my brother mentioned here, he said something about patronage. If there is no patronage, you won't pluck the money that you will use for R&D from the trees. So when you buy, the more you buy, the more you are promoting us and the more you are making us, to stabilize our product. He mentioned something that the components that the big names are using are the same component that we use. So there is nothing that is so fantastic about what they are doing compared to what we are doing. But I can say that today we have, the quality has increased. Why? I think I'm beginning to see synergy, between the local, the brand manufacturer, the owners of the brands in Nigeria. And there is something that is going on now, thinking of how to build a factory, general factory, where people, the various OEMs can come and produce, their product there. In situations like that, we have a very strong R&D that we put in place. Testing will be perfect. There will be serious division of labor. The person that is doing this, putting the chips, putting the motherboard, they will be different. So they will be testing every stage. Unlike when an individual just open a shop and start, coupling the parts, you say you are producing something, you will not get the quality. But now that the government is coming up to support the indigenous companies, there will be a lot of technical, growth in the production of what we are doing.
Well, there are challenges that we are actually going through in order to get your business done in this country. What are these challenges you're facing? Or is everything just going with ease?
Nothing. Even in the foreign, with the foreign brand, they can't tell you that everything is smooth. One of the biggest challenges that we are having is the issue of power. We all agree that running diesel, running generator 24 hours to run a factory, it can never be productive, in the area of manufacturing. So we will also plead with the government when the time comes that there should be stable power. Stability of power will be very, very key.
How about you, Mr. George?
Challenges are enormous, but I don't want to repeat things that he has said. So that, number one, knowledge. The era of resources, natural resources like crude oil and all that has gone. We're in the era of knowledge-based resources. I would have preferred that President Muhammadu Buhari should have chosen a finance minister, maybe a conservative university professor from University of Lagos or Ife or Unzuka or Ahmadu Bello that has afro and drives a 504.
Interesting. Tell me.
And I am saying it is my own postulation relating to the problems that we have as a nation. Now, if this university professor with an afro is now the Minister of Finance, number one, we want localized solutions for our problems. Now, can you tell me in the last 2 years that Nigerians can produce rice that will be consumable in large quantity? Okay, what have we been looking at in the last 50 years that we have not gone into this production? Why are we giving Thailand money? Now, localized solution, knowledge-based. All the universities should be turned to research institutions, not just churning out graduates. They should become research institutions whereby if a university is a university of technology, or there is a faculty of science and technology, the faculty must make sure that they concentrate a research that is successful, funded by the government at the initial stage, into a commercial quantity. That is how a nation can develop.
That has been really educative today, and this is how we end today's segment of this show. Thank you very much, Mr. Mokoro, for coming to this show. Thank you so much, Mr. Chikoto.
Thank you very much.
It's been nice having you here.